You have probably eaten a meal like this, but do you know how this food is broken down in our bodies? The meal must be broken down to simple molecules before absorption takes place. For this to happen, digestion has to occur. So what is digestion? Digestion is the breakdown of complex food substances into simple molecules that can be absorbed into the body. The breakdown of the food substances occurs at different regions in the alimentary canal. Most of the foods we take are made up of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Starch is a carbohydrate and one of the primary sources of food energy, which is commonly found in most of the staple foods such as wheat, rice, and potatoes. In this lesson, we'll concentrate on the digestion of starch. Starch is particularly digested in the following regions: the mouth, the duodenum, and the ileum. Let's start with the mouth. Digestion of starch starts in the mouth, whereby once food is introduced into the mouth, commonly known as ingestion, physical and chemical processes occur. First, food is physically broken down into smaller particles using teeth. This is commonly known as chewing, but we refer to this process as mastication. Mastication helps to increase the surface area for enzyme action and also moisten and mix food with saliva. Saliva is produced by 3 pairs of salivary glands, which are stimulated by introduction of food in the mouth. These are the sublingual salivary glands, which are found below the tongue, the submandibular salivary glands, which are located below the jaw, and the parotid salivary glands, which are found in the cheeks in front of the ears. All these salivary glands have ducts which open into the mouth. This is the pathway through which saliva flows into the mouth. Saliva contains water, mucus, and salivary amylase or ptyalin. The mixture is slightly alkaline, or we can call it basic, and hence provides a suitable medium for the functioning of salivary amylase, which digests starch to maltose. Water in the saliva acts as a solvent, while the mucus lubricates the food and the lining of the mouth. The tongue now rolls the food into small round masses, known as boluses, or in singular, bolus. It then pushes the bolus into the pharynx, which is the back of the mouth, for swallowing. The food is then passed down into the oesophagus, or the gullet in the stomach, through a wave of muscle contraction known as peristalsis. Food enters now the stomach through a muscular valve known as the cardiac sphincter. The walls of the stomach are made up of thick and longitudinal muscle layers. These muscles contract and relax, resulting to the mixing of the food content. And the mixing is referred to as churning, and it forms a fluid called chyme. In the stomach, food stimulates the production of gastrin hormone, which stimulates the release of gastric juice from the gastric gland that is located in the granular layer of the stomach wall. Starch digestion stops in the stomach due to the acidic condition, as it only occurs in an alkaline medium. chyme is now let out to the duodenum through the pyloric sphincter, which only allows small quantities of chyme to pass through at a time. Now, in the duodenum, this is the first part of the small intestine where most of the digestion takes place. The arrival of chyme stimulates the production of secretin, which stimulates the release of bile juice by the liver, and pancreatic juice by the pancreas. Pancreatic juice has pancreatic amylase, which speeds up the breakdown of the remaining starch to maltose. Chyme now exits and moves into the ileum, where it stimulates the secretion of intestinal juice. The juice contains enzymes such as maltase, which speeds up the breakdown of maltose, which is a disaccharide, to glucose, which is a monosaccharide. And also enzyme sucrose, which speeds up the breakdown of sucrose into glucose and fructose. The process of digestion is thus completed in the ileum. The resulting watery emulsion of food is called chyle and contains soluble products of digestion which are now ready to be absorbed. We will handle the absorption of starch in detail in another lesson, but for now, can you state the enzymes that are involved in the digestion of starch? In our next topic, we will handle the digestion of protein. But if you have any question, ask in the discussion below. Thank you.